Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Triangle Strategy. In the last episode we did some of our optional fights over here. There were two of them. We did a little bit of upgrading of our characters and whatnot. We also got two new characters and we're introduced to the concept of character stories. So the only character stories we got introduced us to new characters, but I assume from what they told us that eventually when we get people to certain thresholds, whether that be a certain number of fights, whether that be levels, I don't really know. We're going to be unlocking character stories of people that we already have to learn more about them. So something akin to, our supports from Fire Emblem, for instance, it seems like. So I'm excited to see more of those. We got to try out our two new characters, which is this guy right here, which is, what is his name? Narv. I wanted to say Varn, so I got the V and the N mixed up. And also the barmaid, who is Nabessa Hasabara. Wow, I'm way off. I knew there was two S's. I'm gonna learn these. But yeah, we did these two missions right here. Combating mages and a fair fight. So yeah, that's what we've done. We are in Chapter 5, Encroaching Darkness, and we've got a side story to experience, and then we are gonna be going to main story right after that. So, Telior Streets. Word of Esfrost's invasion of the Crown City reaches Silvio of House Telior.
The Crown City is under attack? By whom?
Let's remind ourselves of who this guy is. Lord of House Telior, Silvio Telior. The Lord of House Telior, one of Glenbrook's high houses. His distant domain lacks the fighting power of the other two houses, but has been entrusted with safeguarding the kingdom's precious reservoir. Okay. Something tells me he's not really gonna come to the aid of the king.
Esfrost, it appears. They say the Archduke himself leads the charge.
Gustadolf. Then this will be no mere skirmish.
What shall we do, my lord?
Protecting the royal family is House Wolfort's duty.
Oh!
Let's bide our time and see how they fare.
Really? Really? Okay.
You would not make for the capital, my lord? Our kingdom's very fate hangs in the balance.
Which is all the more reason why we must not act rashly. Esfrost is too strong a foe for House Telior to face on our own.
The mix of the voice versus the music is a little bit off in this scene.
For now, tighten our defenses and bring me what information you can.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. All right, he's going to be a coward. He's just going to wait and see who the victor is, and then probably pledge his allegiance to them. Okay, let's see. Do we have... Yeah, and we've already adjusted that a little bit. Yeah, let's just try bringing the voices up a little bit. Yeah, we'll try that. Did that? Yeah, I locked it in. Okay, good. All right. So before we get going, we are going to read a couple more things that we found in our notes. The Salt Iron War, Part 1. The Salt Iron War, one of the fiercest wars raged in the realm of Norzelia, can be roughly divided into 3 periods. Before its onset, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost secretly contacted the Kingdom of Glenbrook and asked for an alliance to break Hyzant's monopoly over salt. Glenbrook agreed. In exchange for their logistical support and permission to march through the kingdom, Glenbrook asked Esfrost for joint governance of the source. On the day the war began, the duchy's troops proceeded through Glenbrook and declared war on Hyzant as they rushed the Holy State's capital. Hyzant barely had time to close its gates, and the goddess's shield protected them from the onslaught. But their forces were unprepared, leaving them no choice but to take the defensive against Esfrost's iron might. In hopes of turning their position around, the Hierophant sought the aid of a clan that made their home in the northeastern reaches of modern-day Glenbrook. They called themselves House Wolfort. Oh, interesting. So Hyzant asked House Volfort for support in the war. Simone, lord of their house, heard the Hierophant's plea and made way for the Holy State with a small but elite force of warriors. So at this point, they weren't part of Glenbrook's. They weren't working with King Regna at this time. Their bold attack broke through the duchy's encirclement and forced them to retreat to the border. This effectively destroyed Esfrost's hopes of an early resolution. The exploits of Simone Wolfort changed history. From that point forth, the Wolforts, which had been no more than a small clan in the area, became key in altering the course of the war. The fighting came to a standstill with Esfrost and Glenbrook on one side and Hyzant and Wolfort on the other. The war affected not only those on the battlefield, but all across Norzelia. Before long, the salt reserves that the duchy had amassed in anticipation of the war began to dwindle, and they realized they would not last much longer. In Hyzant, the Hierophant succumbed to illness. The Saintly Seven quarreled over who would succeed the Holy One, and the city descended into chaos. It is rumored that during the turmoil, the Roselle revolted and fled the source. Nothing was made official, but the rumor was likely true given the subsequent state of the city and the army's struggles. Despite the growing fatigue on both parties, all nations involved were reluctant to retreat out of fear of public backlash. So the war dragged on. Battles small and large were waged, the fight at the renowned Citadel of the Sands among them. Details of the damages are still unknown to this day. The Citadel of the Sands, is that inside of Hyzant? Probably not, because nobody's broken through into the city of Hyzant. I don't know if it's actually called the city of Hyzant, but you know what I mean. The people and soldiers of all nations suffered greatly over the 30 years that came to be known as the Salt Iron War. Okay, so interesting. So, Hierophant dies, Saintly Seven quarreled over who would succeed, city descended into chaos. This is when the Roselle revolted and fled. Nothing was official, but the rumor was likely true given the subsequent state of the city and the army struggles. And obviously, we know that people escaped, so even though it's not official, it's not even likely that it was true, it's just true. But the point is that there are parts of that story that we don't know that we'll probably learn more about throughout the course of the game. I think that's what we're supposed to take from that. Condemn the corrupt consortium. We will expose the corruption within the Norzelia consortium. The consortium was originally created to ensure the fair trade of salt among the three nations. However, 30 years have passed, and now the founding principles have been lost, and salt inequality ravages our realm once more. Yeah, basically we're going back to square one, huh? As you readers know, Hyzant imposes a high tax on all the salt it exports. This tax was lowered immediately after the war ended, but it is now even higher than before the war began. Though the Holy State claims a salt shortage to be behind this, no one can ascertain the condition of the source, and most speculate it is merely Hyzant setting the price. Yeah, that's probably true. The consortium should be responsible for righting these wrongs, but they are at the Holy State's beck and call. To make matters worse, they impose even higher taxes on salt bound for Esfrost to line their own pockets. As a result, salt is now a luxury in the Grand Duchy. Its people are impoverished, and the nation's development has all but come to a halt. This situation is all too similar to that of the eve of the Salt Iron War, and, if left unchecked, could result in yet another horrible tragedy. Yep, history repeating. To prevent that and see the consortium's original purpose restored, we must first bring their wrongdoings to light. To that end, I am currently investigating the consortium with the aforementioned convictions in mind. My wise readers, it is time for us to raise our voices together for the future of Norzelia. Who is the person writing this? It would be kind of nice if they did tell you where you picked this up, because I would like to know if I picked this up in Esfrost or if I picked this up from the shop where we bought it with kudos. I think we bought this at the encampment. I think we can actually check that. Yep, we did. Okay. All right. Whiteholm Castle. Gustadolf is currently sieging the city. We're going to be sneaking in. Serenoa uses hidden tunnels beneath the castle to sneak in and save the royal family. I think the chapter after this is where the first demo started. 6 and 7, I believe. Unless it was 7 and 8. Dude, Hewitt and Anna are like bosses in this game. They're both badasses.
Secret tunnels beneath the castle. Who would have thought?
None but the royal family knew of this secret. They were built as a last resort, should the worst come to pass.
So Roland even kept that information from Hewitt, interestingly enough.
Doesn't appear anyone else has been down here before us. Father must still be within the castle.
Along with a host of enemy soldiers. They appear to have breached the gates.
It truly is Esfrost. But I do not understand why.
We will seek understanding later. For now, we must protect His Majesty and the royal family.
Aye. We'll smuggle him to safety one way or another.
We must take care. The castle has fallen into our enemy's hands.
Well, I guess in this case, it's a good thing our wife-to-be, doesn't love her family too much. I mustn't charge carelessly. Ceaselessly. I mustn't charge carelessly into the enemy's blade. Time to find out what happened here. They're like us not to be in the throne room. Invasions seek to remove the head of the state. Move quickly, the king needs us. The mining venture brought peace to the realm, and my betrothal to Frederica ties our nations together. Why would Esfrost commit such senseless violence? The enemy is already deep within the castle. They've made it look so simple. We must hasten to my father's side. Okay, remain adaptable. I shall protect the king. I mean, this is true as well. He will definitely be a target. As Lord of a High House, I swear to you I shall protect the king, come what may. It is a blessing to have you at my side. I've never felt such courage. The King's Guard and Sir Maxwell will be with Father. I have every hope they yet live. Yet every second counts. We must make haste to the throne room. Hold fast, brave soldier. Pray, tell us what happened here. Gustadolf, he stormed the castle. No, this can't be. What would drive him to do such a thing? Okay, we're just gonna assume that Gila could not help that guy. What drove my brother to such madness? He's drawn his last breath. Nice, nice. You know, we need to start considering our options for chaining together some of these elements. For instance, let's say that we throw down some ice. If we throw down some ice and then we use fire, it should turn into a puddle, right? And then with puddles, we can use thunder to shock people. And we can get bonus damages that way. That's several steps, but obviously if somebody were just chilling in water, we could, shock them. I was expecting money, if I'm being honest. But hey, we'll take it. We'll take whatever we can find. The The emergency gates have barred the way forward. We must secure this area and press onward by force. That they've made it this far into the castle bodes ill. We must hurry. Yeah, they broke through the defenses like they were nothing. The only bodies here belong to the royal guard. The nobles themselves must have fled. Makes me sick thinking such cowards serve our king. Alright, that's somewhat practical, I suppose. They are cowards, but we need their money. I don't know, I don't necessarily like the idea of revenge. I mean, let's be honest, we already know the nobles are soft. Like, they're not meant to fight. I mean, I guess I'm a noble who's fighting, so you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. For the moment, we all share a common goal, survival. We can have our revenge if we survive. Truer words were never spoken. Lead the way, lad. We've king and country to save. I do have to wonder if at some point during the game, our convictions are going to have certain members leave our party altogether. I wonder. Like, I wonder if this core group will stick with us no matter what, and some of the other people we accrue along the way may leave or join us. I mean, obviously joining us is going to be a factor, right? Whether or not they join us may factor into our convictions, but I wonder if people will leave us at certain points. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm excited to find out, if I'm being honest. We'll save the king, yes, but the kingdom will be another matter. We cannot defeat Esfrost alone. This is true. Aye, right you are. Got caught up in the moment there. Esfrosty armor. What could possibly drive them to invade us? I see you, Shiny. Oh, it's a cat. I didn't even see you there. Okay, every little bit counts. I mean, if we think about it, that 300 allows us to buy, what, 2 items that allow us to upgrade a stat for our character? Nice. We're too late. Nearly all the soldiers have perished. What could Esfrost possibly want with our kingdom? I thought Gila was from Esfrost, since she came with Frederica. Is she already just considering Glenbrook her kingdom now? I mean, obviously their alliances seem to land with us more so than Esfrost, so. Do any of the Kingsguard yet remain? If they've all been slain, I fear all is lost. Oh, is this guy still alive? He is. Us Volfor, defenders of the crown. You've come in our hour of need. I thank you for your loyalty. Yeah, you say that, but like Regna and Franny both are like calling our actions into question. And I wonder if that has to do with what happened back in the day with the Salt Iron War, where we helped Tyzant. 'Tis my duty as Lord of a High House. Oh, that's Serenoa. 'Tis my duty as Lord of a High House. Come, brother, let us defend our kingdom. Stay strong, good man. Rest in peace. You've more than earned it. Okay, we already talked to you about that. We can't get up this way. And I don't think... Is this one barred as well? Yes, it is. Okay. We can't get up there. Doesn't look like there's any items anyway, so I think we're good. Let's go. We'll learn nothing more here. We must keep moving. Recommended level is level 7. Okay, we have one character story. Let's go ahead and do that.
Thank you for agreeing to see me. My name is Julio.
So, you're looking to pledge your service to us, eh? They tell me you're from the Crown City. Something happened to drive you our way?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, are we going to actually get the story? Very cool. Shortly before Esfrost's attack on Whiteholm Castle.
Why have you brought me all the way to this place? Whatever it is you wish to speak about, I should hope it is important. I am a busy man.
This guy's a snake too. Man, so many snakes. A nobleman whose name has long been known throughout Glenbrook, he leads the Royalists, a faction that supports the royal family, that dutifully tends to the kingdom's political matters as minister.
It is indeed. It concerns the Grand Norzellian mining venture.
Minister's aide. How did they pronounce it? It's not Julio, although that's how I want to pronounce it. Julio Reitman. Once an officer in service to the crown, Patriot recruited him as an assistant upon learning of his clerical abilities. Okay, so he works for Patriot.
Pardon me if I'm being presumptuous, but I came across a most curious thing when I was reviewing the particulars of the arrangement the other day.
I wonder if Patriot is a spy for
There were
Esfrost.
documents that I did not recall having seen before. Specifically, documents pertaining to the compensation of the workers contracted to transport the iron out of the mine.
Is that so?
Following the paper trail, I could not help but notice that a not insignificant amount of coin had made its way through paths most circuitous and befuddling into your hands.
Oh, dude, he's confronting him, like, straight up. Okay, Julio. Dude's got balls.
Something easily overlooked at a glance, but my eyes are sharper than most.
You think he'd take it to someone else?
No doubt you have a logical explanation for this?
I haven't need to explain it. Even if I were guilty of whatever it is you have the gall to accuse me of, there is naught you can do about it. All that I have done with Prince Franny's full backing.
You would claim that His Highness is complicit in this?
The high and mighty are always scratching each other's backs. Everyone knows that. Everyone, it would seem, but you.
I mean, Franny should probably have enough wealth that he should not need to do this. But I guess I don't know, man.
To think the Crown Prince would be party to such corruption. Has our kingdom truly sunk so low?
It would fall on your head should word of this get out. Considering the nature of the crime, I shudder to think of the punishment. Luckily for you, I've every intention of keeping this matter between us, so long as you don't go running your mouth. Why, I'll even toss in some coin to sweeten the deal. A fair enough bargain, wouldn't you say?
Coin? I spit on your coin. I will not remain silent. I cannot. I will root out the rot of corruption that plagues our realm, no matter what it may cost me.
You stubborn, self-righteous fool! I'd hoped to settle this as reasonable adults, but it would seem that...
Sound the alarm! The kingdom is under attack! Esfrost strikes!
Oh, damn.
What's this?
Needless to say, the circumstances make my return to the Crown City impossible. Pray allow me to be of service here.
Ah, now it's coming back to me. You were Sir Maxwell's second in command during the tourney, weren't you? You didn't stand out much, but you held your own well enough. Aye, I reckon we could find use for him yet.
Cool, I didn't remember that.
Very well then. Be welcome among us. Eridor, see that our new friend gets settled in.
Thank you, my lord. You have my word that I will serve you well.
Okay, Julio, joined your forces. I really want to pronounce that Julio, and I probably will in the future. So, when I mispronounce it, just deal with it, guys. A master of tactics and TP. Grants TP to allies, and lowers the TP of enemies. Cool. I like that. Very, very cool. I can imagine that that could be pretty useful to, you know, basically neuter a mage at a pivotal point, you know? Okay, so here we go. Recommended level is 7. The garden is occupied by Esfrosti soldiers, but Serenoa and his retinue must make it to the throne room.
Enemy soldiers!
We've been seen.
It's Prince Roland. The Archduke himself ordered us to kill all with royal blood. You ain't getting out of here alive.
The Archduke ordered what?
My brother would order no such thing.
Glenbrook and Esfrost were to be allies.
He would. He would, though. That's dark, though. All with royal blood. Damn. I mean, that's even Frederica in this case, probably.
Why does the Archduke betray us?
That's rich. Coming from a bunch of traitor bastards. Glenbrook broke the treaty first. We've every right to seek retribution.
What? We did no such thing.
That's right. I've heard enough of your lies.
Brace yourselves for battle, my friends.
I mean, that is what the Esfrosti would tell their soldiers, right? They would tell them that Glenbrook struck first to justify it. The overview option allows you to see the exact conditions that must be met in order to ensure victory. Be aware that this will not be displayed for all battles. Okay. Escape. It's an escape map. The yellow panel indicates the castle entrance. Protect Roland and reach the entrance. Okay, so it's just a way for the game to show us in a little bit more detail. The green panels indicate where enemy reinforcements are expected to appear. Okay, so we need to escape that way, but also that's where reinforcements are going to come in. Looks like there's some to the right and the left as well. Avoid being surrounded by enemy reinforcements and secure a route for Roland. Were those escape panels on the left and right, or was it only in front of us? Let's look at that one more time. No, we have to go out those gates. Okay. Castle entrance. Defeat condition is allowing Roland to fall. Okay. Ensure Roland reaches the castle entrance.
Shall we? At your service.
I'll do my best.
Okay, he's got a curved blade, strength 10. Strength 10 isn't bad, actually. Yeah, strength 10 is actually pretty good. Moment of truth and not on my watch. Grant 1 TP to an ally and raise their strength and magic attack for 3 turns. Okay, I like that. Deal physical damage to an enemy and decrease their TP by 1. I mean, he has 4 TP to start with, which is nice. So he comes with 4 instead of the standard 3, but everything he does costs 2, so. Learned at level 7, a KO TP. Interesting, I don't know what that is, but Maybe if you kill somebody, if you KO somebody, you'll get a bonus TP earned, I'm guessing. Cool. Let's bring him in.
I'll do my best.
Oh, whoops. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is, because we added him to the list, that's why. Okay. That was weird. One more. Who do we want to bring in? We probably should bring our tank. I want to bring all three of them in, but...
Aye, leave it to me.
Let's try it with this group. Man, but I really like his provoke. It's been very, very useful. But no, we're gonna try it with this group. I want to start leveling her up a little bit too. So, and also none of our characters meet the level 7 recommended level. So let's keep that in mind. That means that this might be difficult. All right, I'm guessing we can break these. 50 health, huh? Okay. So yeah, we'll be able to break those down. I almost wonder if we're gonna try split party. Now you do have some healing ability. Oh, that's... No, okay, that is Hasabara. Hewitt's gonna go first because of her item that she has equipped. We can move that around if we want to. So let's see. Anna will go second, it looks like. Is that true? Yeah. Maybe I'll give him the thing that lets him go first. That way he'll go first, and then he can do a buff on the person who's going to be jumping up here to start attacking these things. Does that sound like a good plan? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think we're ready to try this. Alright, if I've learned anything in this game, it's that I'm really bad at starting fights, but usually once I get into them, and after I've lost like 1 or 2 characters, then I start doing well. There's something about the strategy of beginning fights that I need to get my head around.
Pare for no mind. We make our way through the gardens.
Destroy the bulwark blocking the way. And quickly, before they call for reinforcements.
Why? Why would Esfrost do this?
Judging by their numbers, they must have been planning this assault for quite some time.
I'm trusting you to get us out of here, Serenoa.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. It is time to strike.
I'm going for it.
Time to work.
Don't let them get inside the castle!
Charge!
Well, we're getting in, buddy. There's not a damn thing you can do about that. Frankly, he could actually just get through if he wanted to. We're not doing that, obviously. If he goes down, we lose. So that's not happening.
The Esfrosti should never have gotten this far. What happened to the Kingsguard? Here I come.
I wonder if she'll be able to get up here. Oh, definitely.
Now it's my turn.
Oh, she crit. Nice.
Defeat
Good job,
is
girl.
not an option.
Okay, let's create a little bit of a line here. Oh, cool. I forget that Hawk Dive has a little bit of range to it. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that, actually. Let's save the TP. It can be better utilized
Shall
elsewhere.
we begin?
Make the most of this. How gracious.
Strike while the iron's hot.
We're gonna save that simply because I want to use it more strategically on somebody who can benefit from it, right? Like, our TP management right now is gonna be fine, so...
Ouch!
Okay, they get extra damage from that height, which sucks. You can't reach him, can you? You can.
Flames, heed my call!
I shall try my level best. Let us steel our defenses.
This feels promising.
I will end this.
Okay, what can you accomplish right now? Not a ton, if I'm being real. Not yet, anyway.
Into the shadows.
I won't lose!
If I go there, nobody else can get up here, enemy-wise. How much damage can I do if I double thrust, though? Nah.
Huh!
This battle is ours.
May have been a strategic screw up there. Well, we can do fell swoop. Where's Gila in this? She's at 6. I wonder if she'll be able to heal at this spot here. I'm hoping so. Otherwise, we're gonna be in danger.
This battle is ours.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
I want to be able to hawk dive this guy, but I feel like I'm pushing too far if I do that.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, see, he's doing the same thing to us. I can't really get to him, unfortunately. We don't know if this works on self either. No, it doesn't. So he can't walk to this position, so he can't get a back attack if I put her here. What does she have available? Everything is one range, I believe, so if I wanted to actually attack, I'd need to move her all the way over here, which isn't smart. I think that I just need to pop an item and heal her.
This should do it.
Let me heal your wounds.
Just barely.
Your wounds are healed.
That was close.
I appreciate it.
Strike while the iron's hot.
I don't have anybody who can get this guy. We might have to move this group over to take care of him because he's kind of positioned himself in a great spot. Which isn't great for us.
Let's do this!
Okay.
I will end this. To ashes.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Okay, you're buffed up. Maybe defense on you?
A brief respite.
Appreciated.
Damn, dude. That's what I want on Eridor.
Victory is within reach for life.
Probably be the smart thing to do.
Yeah. Victory is within reach.
Curses!
I need this. To lead, I must grow.
Try this.
My turn.
Oh, really? Really? I needed that.
You don't
Let's start working on this guy.
Yes! Allow me. I shirk from no danger.
Fire at will! A reward to whoever fells Prince Roland!
Ah!
There's more of them.
Break through! Clear the path for Prince Roland!
Father, brother, sister, I'm on my way. Be safe. Please be safe.
Now I think we have to go through those sides to get around up top.
Now it's my turn.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Seventh Son, Louis D, Ivan K, Len, HLLJ, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.